The whole thing started with this ancient rock, a primal force born of fire and ice. Imagine that, pure opposites creating a single object. This stone held two distinct massive powers, one good, one evil. Now, the evil power in that stone, it was greedy. It started sucking up all the power in the world, trying to hoard it all. This was a disaster in the making, and the world's greatest sorcerers saw it happening. They couldn't let this continue, so they gave the crucial task of capturing the stone to two of their disciples. But what could mere men do against such raw, world-devouring power? They tried, they fought, but they were losing badly. The stone was too strong. That's when the great magician, the Supreme One, had to step in. With a powerful display of magic, he didn't capture the stone, he shattered it. From the shattered pieces, two new stones emerged. One was the good stone, shimmering with the power of the heavens, pure, benevolent energy. The other was the evil stone, dark and volatile. He entrusted both stones to one loyal man, a disciple named Tianzun. The great magician placed a dire curse on the evil red stone. In exactly 3 years, a great lightning bolt will strike and destroy this stone. As for the good stone, he told Tianzun, you must take this and implant it into the body of the king's son. If Tianzun succeeded, a high position and great honor would be his. Now, Tianzun had a companion, another disciple. When he heard about the honor and the reward Tianzun would receive, he was consumed by jealousy. I could have done that job, he thought. He let his hatred for Tianzun fester, determined to teach him a lesson. Driven by this dark envy, he raced the head of Tianzun to the king's palace. He committed the ultimate betrayal. He stole the good stone and, in a horrifying twist, replaced it by implanting the evil stone into the queen's body. The result was an evil child. As soon as the baby named Nezha was born, his evil powers manifested. He began spreading destruction through the village. Tianzun was devastated. He had failed his master, and a catastrophe had begun because of his misfortune. Desperate to mitigate the damage, he used his own magic to create a special necklace. He put this necklace on the child, and it was able to lock away and control Nezha's terrible powers. His next move was to kill the monstrous child, but the queen intervened, protecting her son. Despite his evil nature, he was still her baby. Tianzun then had to reveal the terrible truth. If we leave him alive, he is still under the great magician's curse. In 3 years, the heavenly lightning will strike him dead. The king, a loving father despite everything, said, "No, I will find a way to remove the curse, and until then, I will keep him safe and away from the villagers." Meanwhile, Tianzun's jealous, evil companion, now a rogue magician, was busy executing the second part of his wicked plan. He had the stolen good stone, and he took it to a special, hidden prison deep beneath the sea. This was the place where all the dragons were imprisoned. He mixed the good pearl, the good stone, with a dragon's egg. Because of the stone's pure, heavenly power, a good boy was born, a dragon prince with a benevolent nature. Back in the human world, the king journeyed to the heavens, desperately seeking a way to lift the curse from his son. But there was no breaking the great magician's decree. The curse could not be removed. In the village, everyone, from adults to children, knew about Nezha. They were all terrified. The local kids even invented elaborate, strange ways to try and kill Nezha, armed with their fear and hatred. To protect him and them, Nezha was confined to a magical prison surrounding his palace. But one day, after his mother left, he broke through the barrier. The moment he was free, Nezha tore through the city, causing chaos. He was wild and uncontrollable. He even overheard the children's plots to kill him and, fueled by mischievous anger, decided to test their traps on them, putting all their lives in danger. When Tianzun found out Nezha had escaped and children were in peril, he rushed to the scene and quickly saved their lives. Seeing Nezha's destructive naughtiness, Tianzun made a decision. He would teach Nezha magic. He hoped that by diverting the boy's attention, he could keep his destructive powers occupied. One day, while playing, Nezha stumbled upon a map. He touched it and was instantly transported to a beautiful, magical world. Here, he met Tianzun, who used a magical brush to show him incredible illusions. "I will teach you all of this," Tianzun promised. He explained a core truth. Magic does not reveal anything. Magic creates an illusion. It's a false trap. Tianzun was using this philosophy on Neza himself. He taught Neza a spell to create an illusion. Neza struggled at first, but then he mastered it. He created an illusion of animals. He turned a frog into a perfect copy of himself and let it fall into the water. When the queen found the body, she was distraught, believing her son had died. When Tianzun pulled the body out, it reverted to a poisonous frog. Tianzun was amazed that the little boy could create such a convincing illusion on a creature, but the real task was bigger. Neza had to learn to fight massive dragons. Neza's mother gave him some hard truth. I know you want everyone to love you. They will only love you when you save their lives. They need to benefit from you. Neza was struggling with his identity. People think I am a dragon, he admitted. To give him hope and purpose, his father told a compassionate lie. You were born from a good pearl. That is why you have so much power. People won't accept you until you do something great for them. Inspired by this false origin, Neza started training with incredible focus. After what felt like months to him, he celebrated killing many dragons. However, it was only a few days in the real world, and all the dragons he had fought were magical illusions. He was fighting in his mind. This imaginary battle was his preparation for the real war. His master, Tianzun, tried to correct him. You have not only killed dragons but also killed many humans. You must kill dragons, not people. Neza confidently replied that the humans were just part of his imagination. The whole fight was an illusion. Neza, still training, snatched Tianzun's magical brush and ran off, leaving the magical world. He ended up somewhere else and encountered a strange dragon. Seeking to prove his power, he tried to fight it, but the dragon was sly. It turned into water and retreated, boasting that no one could catch it in the water. This dragon had also grabbed a little girl to eat. Neza, wanting to save her, attacked the dragon with fire. He missed, and the fire only destroyed the village. At that moment, the good boy, the dragon prince born of the good pearl, made his entrance. He arrived and instantly froze all the water, trapping the water dragon. The good boy fought the monster and saved the little girl. Neza was furious. Who is this guy, trying to be the hero when I was supposed to be the hero? In a fit of pique, he deliberately handed the girl back to the dragon so he could fight it, win, and be the savior himself. But before he could fight the bad dragon, Neza started fighting the good boy. During their skirmish, Neza tore off the good boy's mask, revealing that his new rival was a dragon too. The good boy realized that Neza was no ordinary child either, possessing strange and immense power. The evil dragon took advantage of their distraction and unleashed his corrosive bubbles. Anything the bubbles touched would turn to stone. Neza, fascinated, touched one, and his hand instantly turned to stone. The monster then swallowed the little girl. The good boy, seeing this, mustered all his strength. He dodged the bubbles, reached the monster, and attacked its stomach, forcing the girl out. However, the dragon's poison in the bubbles had already taken their toll. The good boy's entire body, including the girl's, turned to stone, save for one eye. Neza, seeing the girl in danger, rushed to help. The monster had spread its toxic bubbles everywhere, but Neza was clever. He used the stone body of a man to break through the bubbles and reach the beast. He beat the monster until it surrendered and gave him a medicine that could cure the petrified objects. With the medicine, Neza saved the good boy's life. The dragon apologized and swam away, and Neza and the good boy became friends. Neza was thrilled. For the first time, someone had played with him for hours. But it was time for the good boy to leave. Neza was sad, and his new friend gave him a ringing object they could use to meet again. The good boy returned to his master and his dragon father, happily announcing his new friend Neza. His master was livid. You cannot be his friend. He is your enemy. You must kill him. You were born of the good pearl. He was born of the evil one. But the good boy was kind. He refused to kill the one who had saved his life. His dragon father intervened. Don't you care that God has imprisoned us here for thousands of years? Think about your people. Soon after, Neza's birthday was approaching. Everyone was preparing, and he'd even invited his new friend. But before the good boy could arrive, the evil brother of Tianzun appeared. This villain told Neza the crushing truth. He was born from the bad stone. His true power was locked inside the necklace he wore. And worst of all, he would turn 3 today and die because of the curse. Neza's world shattered. He became furious, his powers erupting in an uncontrolled wave of destruction. He confronted his parents, shouting that he knew all their secrets. He used a spell the evil magician had taught him and broke the necklace. His full, terrifying dragon transformation took place. No one could handle him. Tianzun frantically searched for the necklace, which was now with his evil brother. The evil brother, meanwhile, was standing with the good boy. He manipulated the dragon prince, telling him, "When Neza, in his anger, kills his parents, you must step in, save the people, become the hero, and end Neza." The good boy was distressed. He pleaded, "I will end Neza, but he saved my life. Please, let me save his parents instead." His master agreed. The good boy immediately raced off with the necklace. Just as Neza was about to strike his parents, the good boy and Tianzun intervened, putting the necklace back on. Neza's power was locked away, but he was still a raging small child. He flew away, defeated. The king and queen, grateful, thanked the good boy. But the king was suspicious. He saw the same mark on the boy's head that was on his son's. He pulled off the good boy's headwear, revealing to everyone that he was a dragon. Tianzun realized his brother had stolen the good stone and given it to the dragons. "God will give you the worst punishment," Tianzun cried to his brother. The evil master just laughed. "Who will tell God? You'll all be dead." He then turned to the good boy, inciting him. "You are a dragon. Humans will never accept you. Kill them." The dragon prince, torn between good and duty, was convinced he had to save his own people. He gathered all the sea's water, froze it, and prepared to drop the massive glacier on the village, wiping everyone out at once. Meanwhile, Neza was crying, heartbroken that no one loved him. Then, the gift Tianzun had given him lit up, showing him the truth. Everyone loved him deeply. The curse couldn't be broken, but his father had found out that someone else could bear it. The king had taken the curse debt onto himself, meaning his father would die in his place. Realizing the extent of his family's love, Neza rushed back. Tianzun told him the terrifying news. The good boy was about to destroy the village to prevent anyone from reporting the theft of the good stone to the heavens. Neza was enraged. The fight began between Neza and the good dragon. Nija fought bravely, but he was at a disadvantage. The necklace restricted his power. He used the evil magician's spell to remove the locket, freeing his full power. He also used Tianzun's magic to create an illusion of the evil master standing in his place. The good dragon, confused and seeing his master, couldn't fight. Neza, now a full-power dragon, was beating both the real master and the confused good dragon. To contain the destruction, Tianzun threw a map into the air, transporting them all back to the magical world. He intended to close the portal, trapping the evil magician and the good dragon there, but they fought their way back. They re-emerged in the real world just as the good dragon was about to kill Neza's parents. Neza flew in to protect them, taking the full brunt of the attack and fell unconscious. The dragon prince began breaking the giant ice structure, ready to destroy the city. Neza woke up, gathered his remaining power, and flew up to stop the falling ice. The good dragon demanded, "Why are you trying to save them? You are a devil!" Neza's final, powerful reply, "Nothing happens just by being born a devil. My heart is good, and I want to save people." He melted the ice and imprisoned the good dragon. The dragon prince begged Neza to kill him, but Neza refused. "No, I won't kill you. You are my best friend." Then, the lightning struck. The curse was coming. Neza knew his father was about to die. He quickly tore up the curse paper, bringing the curse back onto himself. His father was saved, and Neza began to die. The good dragon, seeing his friend's sacrifice, rushed to help. Tianzun also flew into the storm to assist, but no one could fight God's decree. Neza and the good dragon both died. But somewhere, in that final flash, Tianzun managed to save their souls. And with that, the epic tale of fire, ice, and friendship came to an end.